Hello, everyone. This is Angela. Welcome to the City of Healing, where the city resides within. And I hope you all are doing well this lovely Sunday. And yes, I am doing a video inside. Haven't done that in a while. And it's been raining off and on today, so decided just to go ahead and do one, inside. And basically, I was just sitting here. I was reading on my book that I just purchased. If you all didn't see my previous video, but this is my new read, Children of Blood and Bone. And this will be a good movie when they decide to make it into a movie. When I finish reading it, I'll give a review of it. And if anyone else is interested in purchasing the book, maybe we can do a review together or whatever. But anyway, it's a good read and very interesting. I'll go and say that. But what I wanted to talk about today is hair. Being that I shared that I did cut off my hair, I shared that story, and I believe my previous video. And I'm glad I did. I've been meaning to, trying to decide and have the willpower to cut my hair. And I woke up yesterday and that's what I did, but I didn't complete it. So I don't know if I am going to complete it, even though I really like this style. This is something that I used to wear in my 20s. I had a very interesting style, a few styles. But at one point, one side of my hair was shaved and I had a mohawk on one side and it was like ombre orange. It was, holes all in my ears, etc., etc. Anyway, I like the asymmetrical style, and I like the way my head feels, to my hand and to my scalp. When I touch it myself, I really like it. And I'm looking forward to deciding what I'm going to do. And this is like an asymmetrical cut right here that I actually, if I didn't clarify, I didn't shave this, nor did I completely do this asymmetrical cut. I did go to a salon a few blocks from my house that helped me do it. But anyway, just to say a little bit about my outfit. I am wearing a lot of pink. I have to be in a mood to wear pink. I'm not a pink fan. And, sometimes I can plan to wear something and then totally go to something else. This is the most not the most I've worn pink, but I wore pink yesterday and I'm wearing pink again today. And it's a pretty color, but not my favorite. But anyway, just a little bit about my outfit. These earrings, you have to have nice earrings if you're going to have a shaved head, to show off the earrings, right? And these earrings I saw in Macy's one day. I just kept looking at them. I was like, wow, they are really nice. If I was to wear something pink, that would really go good, with the outfit. So I went to look at it and talk to the salesperson about it. And it was more than I anticipated on paying for earrings, but I got them anyway because I really liked them. And my niece was over, and she's like a fashionista, at my house. And she said, "Those are Kate Spade earrings." I was like, "They just came out." I was like, "Really?" I was like, "I have no clue. I just happened to like it." But, no disrespect to her, but I don't really purchase her things, but this is kind of by accident. But anyway, if I like something, I don't usually go for name brand things. I don't have a Gucci, Louis Vuitton. I don't do all of that necessarily, at this time. I haven't had urge to do that. But I really like these earrings. They are quite different, and I just like them. So I got them maybe a couple months ago, something like that. And this shirt I got at a boutique. It's fuchsia, of course, pink. And the sleeves are very interesting. They are like bell-bottom sleeves, and that's different. And I got on what my kids call old lady jeans, and they are bell-bottom, so to speak. and I have on some pointy shoes, black shoes, and so it's pretty comfy. So I'm not really gonna stand up right now because I don't want to back up. But that's just the gist of my outfit, and I don't have any makeup on whatsoever. And I'm thinking, since I have this, haircut, I'm gonna have to start maybe wearing a little makeup. I got some lip gloss on, but I'm not a makeup type of person, so maybe I'll work on that a little bit. But and my hair, is in this asymmetrical shaved cut that I really like right now. So anyway, I wanted to talk about hair, because hair, especially to women and to men, is very important because it adds to your look, your beauty, defines sometimes how beautiful you feel. Hair is a woman's glory, as the saying goes, and hair defines someone's sexuality, and some people, it defines the amount of testosterone in men. It defines, strength, like Samson, etc., etc. But those are just, so to speak, some examples and some sayings that we are used to hearing and that we associate with hair. Hair is beautiful. And your hair, of course, I think the main thing that defines your hair is your genetics. No matter how well one can really take good care of their body and their hair, if your genes is that you not going to have long flowing hair, this just might not happen. My diet has been pretty good, but my hair has always been very, very thin. I always had the shortest hair in the family, maybe sometimes the shortest hair in the classroom, but it was always neat. And no matter what I did to it, my sisters had the same regimen as I, my hair would not grow. So that in itself, defines, it's not what you eat all the time that define your hair growth. It's gonna, mainly count on your genetics. You have to work with what you've been given, basically. And then I think another thing that define that is basically your gut health and how well you are able to absorb nutrients from your food. Because if you can't really absorb the nutrients from your food, it's not going to go all over your body. And then the types of foods you're eating, are you getting your omega-3s, your B vitamins, your probiotics, your collagen, etc., your protein. You don't need as much protein as, some people think, but it's important, but collagen, bone broth is very important. Biotin, which is a B vitamin. And if you're going to take a B vitamin, make sure you take a B complex vitamin. That's going to really help. Even though you can get it from some food, we're not going to always absorb all of those nutrients from that food if you don't have a good gut. And in some places on this earth, our soil is not as rich in vitamins and minerals as others. So if you're going to take a supplement, you want to make sure that you are taking a very good source of a supplement. Shop around in Whole Foods. We Google everything else. We want whole food, organic, good proprietor, good reputation for selling good quality supplements is important. And such as your food as well, your organic nutrient foods, your leafy green vegetables, your fruit, your healthy meats, your fatty meats, your fatty foods like nut butters, avocado, omega-3s, salmon, fish. I can go on and on and on. Those things are also very, very, very important in your hair health. And there are different types of hair, and everything is not going to work for everyone the same way because, as I said, everybody wasn't designed or made to have the same type of hair. So we can't all take care of hair the same way. And myself, being that I want to have more thicker, luscious hair, I have to probably work harder than others to actually obtain it. And even though my hair is thin, on my head, I still have, some sparse hair on my arms, very little hair under my arm, and that's as far as I would go with that. But, I just don't grow a lot of thick hair, is my point. And so those are some things to consider, when taking supplements. And I also mentioned, D3, your zinc, your silica, your biotin, which is a B vitamin, and basically get a good quality hair supplement as well. If you need to, make sure you get those extra supplements as needed. Zinc and silica and magnesium are very important as well for hair growth. Also, you want to make sure that you drink lots of water and stay away from sugar as much as possible. And because sugar is inflammatory, and with some people that have immune diseases of their scalp, and the scalp remains inflamed, they cannot, grow healthy hair from their scalp. So we have to stay away from sugar more so than other people. So that's something to consider as well. And like I said, lots of water. We need the water. And it's like watering a plant. We have to water ourselves, topically and internally. So I wet my hair every day. And also make sure that I have a nice, light oil as well. I don't do a lot of oil. So I'm glad I got my hair, shaved so I can see the health of my hair, my weak areas, which I thought was my edges. This side is actually stronger, so I'm not sure why I started on this side, cutting my hair. But this side is stronger at the root than this side, actually. So I get to see, the weak points and where I need to work, with my hair. And what parts look, wrinkly skin on your scalp is most likely a sign that you're not going to grow hair in that area. But, doing things like, topical head massage is really good for bringing blood supply to your scalp is good. Certain oils, deep conditioning treatments. I like aloe vera. I like whole food, plant-based items that are rich in vitamin C and collagen to apply to my scalp, and I'll be doing that more on this part. And I don't need to do anything with this part right here because this hair right here is already done, even though it grows. And the thing about when you cut your hair, especially for me, it grows even faster. And my daughter was telling me today, Mom, your hair is already starting to grow. I was like, no, not likely. But anyway, it does really, really grow faster. I notice when we cut it, at least mine do, but to a certain degree. They don't grow flowing, like Rapunzel or anything like that. So, those are just a few things to mention, when talking about hair. And lastly, I just want to mention, just to be happy, with what we do have, because hair is an accessory and it doesn't necessarily define who we are. It's basically just hair. It's an extra commodity to our human bodies that we have and can use. And some people refer to hair as antennas. And, to some degree, because they're like leaves, and leaves are kind of like antennas and communicate and receive communication from the surrounding areas. So does our hair, but, like I mentioned before, there are lots of people that don't have any hair, such as monks, that are very much so connected to the divine and nature. And there are also women that are bald that are super connected and spiritual as well. And there are women that have weave that are also. So those are just some things to consider and think about, not focusing so much on the hair. And I'm not ready to let all my hair grow yet, but who knows what I will wake up thinking about tomorrow. And I still have my little wigs, and right now I'm not really interested in them because I like my hair cut so much, but it's in the background just in case, I have the urge to want to wear one again. Who knows? It's fun to decide what you don't want to do or do want to do with your body, and add to make it interesting and kind of appealing for yourself and to other people. So anyway, I just wanted to come forth and talk a little bit about hair, and just considering how much I do like my haircut, and how I'm going to continue to take care of my hair, how I'm going to nourish my body, how I'm going to nourish and take care of my scalp, and loving my hair, but not focusing on just hair, that it defines who I am, and my connection with nature or the divine, because I feel that I am very connected, even though there's much more I can learn and do. I am pleased with my progress so far, and I'm looking forward to growing even more. Anyway, thanks for visiting the city. There's a lot more we can talk about, but I'm not going to make the video long. I'm going to stop here and continue the conversation at a later date. Anyway, you all have a good evening. Thanks for visiting the city. Take care. And remember, you are not your hair. Thanks.